In a big hooker video.
Yeah.
In the music?
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Touch is, when we get down to the trombone one, we should play music in the background after a couple seconds, right?
Yeah.
You want to sing, Chris?
No good.
Sorry, we.
We're live streaming now.
Okay, we're all set.
Okay, so we are live again. Marcia, if it's okay with you, I'll just read the motion since there's no script. Perfect. So do I have a mover and seconder for the following motion that the subcommittee act as discussed during closed session?
Thank you. Do I have a seconder for that motion?
I seconded it.
Thank you, Nella.
Oh, sorry, I can't move it. We would need a mover.
Oh, sorry, I apologize. I thought we had him. I thought you were, you can't do it. I apologize. Can I get a mover? Nella?
Yep.
A seconder? Sorry, guys, I can't see them at all.
We're good.
We're good.
There you are. Seconder, Chris, all in favor?
Sorry, I believe they're just frozen.
Okay, it's not me. I thought it was me.
So Marcia, I know they're frozen. If someone can just let me know when I can provide all the info that I have here and the deposits, that would be great.
You want to know where to put the deposits or where to put what?
Both. I have deposits and advertisements.
So advertisements go to print 3 and invoices go to Maria at City Hall.
No, the invoices have to go to the Runway of Recognition account at the credit union, I think.
Maria changed it. She said she wants them directly now to her.
But they're made out to the Runway of Recognition.
I know they are.
Through you, Madam Chair, I think that Maria had a conversation to say that it was with Tim to say that it was okay just for this year.
To deposit them to the credit union?
Yes, Maria said for this year, it's okay.
They'll go to the credit union and then the other stuff I can pass along once it's announced. Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize. No one tells me.
Well, I didn't know either, so.
You talking about the finances?
Yeah, the check, so I can have you deposit them at your bank, right?
No, the checks for the program, so I have to go through the city.
No, but they're made out to the Runway of Recognition, so they have to go in that account.
So and the only expense going through the credit union is the Eventbrite at the end, which is like a holding account. Everything else is payable through the city. So
Well,
checks.
I'm not gonna go around and grab new checks for,
No, just take them. Maria's gonna worry about it. Don't just leave them as is.
okay,
And we'll go for that. So that's expensive. So just the two, any receipts for the program. Are you guys sending out invoices and receipts, or what's the schedule
well,
there?
Marcia and I have been sort of corresponding. I've been having her send out requests for payment on a few people, but I have the majority of the payments here.
Okay, so just leave that with you guys.
Yeah, okay. I just thought Stephanie said we could deposit it to the credit
Nope.
union.
No, according to Maria, that the other way around.
Can you clarify
Sorry,
that?
I think I was mixing up the Eventbrite invoices. So Tim, yeah, whatever conversation you had with Maria, like you said, I think Eventbrite can go through the account. So sorry, I mixed up the invoices. But
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so anybody's
Am I
looking
gonna
at,
go through the subcommittees if you don't mind? It's just so loud here.
yes,
Subcommittees, roles and responsibilities for the day.
Do you want to roll through them all? We can all talk.
okay, we did quite a bit of them already, Marcia. That pretty well covers all the introductions and so on. That's a big part of it. Now, as far as that, like you wanted to ring things as far as going to the hall, set up tables and stuff now, or there's a little bit too soon. You don't know how many tickets are sold yet. Where do you think it's going, Marcia?
I'm trying to find a quiet place. Right now we have 23 tickets sold.
That's pretty well same as the get-go, right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, we're still trying to figure out that little mess up at the beginning. Waiting for people to respond back to me. So once they do, I'll get them put in their proper places. I did reach out to Megan to do a press release. So that way people could know who won and where to get their tickets, because we need to get that rolling, and the posters, but she was away on Friday.
Okay.
And I'll get the posters out like I did last year.
Yeah. So I did already reach out to her because people just need to know where, and I just asked her to exclude the trombone.
Well, Marcia, when you attend city council on the 16th, you can let them know too, because with Kojiko, that gives a little bit of plug also for us.
Yeah, but we got to get and then the other thing was I was going to construct a letter to all the winners that they can send out via email, so they can share it with their friends and family, so they know where to buy tickets.
You're gonna give numbers of seating at the same time?
What do you know? I'm gonna add their link to their how to buy their tickets. Yes.
Okay, everybody knows that explains how many tickets are available right now. What are you gonna look at 2 weeks before to go general, Marcia?
Say that again.
Like right now, there's a certain amount of tickets allotted to each inductee, and then what, 2 weeks before, then you'll open up to everybody in case they want to overlap?
Yeah, we have 260 that we can sell in total. Right now it's set at 16 per inductee, except for the anchors. I have 32 available for the anchors. Because they're a team, it's a pretty big team.
And then 2 weeks prior, then they'll open up to everybody, right?
Yep.
Yeah. In case you want more.
And then I spoke to the hall. The tables are tables of 8, not 10. There is no 10s, they're all 8s.
They said, if need be, they could squeeze a 9 in, right? Like,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
that's just in case, but that's why I set them at 16.
yeah,
So that way, hopefully we would sell the table.
That's 16.
yeah, like if you're sitting right here, it doesn't matter.
Same way I did it last year. I just tried my best to keep everybody where they are.
It was good. No, that was good last year.
Yeah, so tickets were at 23. Once we get the press releases out, posters, I think we'll have more sales. And we let,
Al, Marcia,
pardon?
you want to leave a Skype presentation up to Al to contact the hall?
I've been talking to the hall.
No,
Yeah, I talked to Marcia. She's already talked to him, so between us, we'll coordinate.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we already talked, Al and I, they already know about that. We have to do the Skype possibly, and that's okay for them. We discussed all that with the hall. I also asked the hall about the refills on the food. So they will refill the pasta and the buns and the salad, but they can't refill the chicken.
Understandable. Yeah.
That's pretty much standard practice.
Yeah, but I asked just for clarification, so they weren't aware of it. What else? So yeah, ticket sales, I'm good there. PR, we're good. Once you guys get the bios in, Sydney's still gonna do them.
Yes, but that's a biggie right now. Our time's getting limited because you need to buy us some plaques as well as the program.
Yeah.
So right now we've already got 2, so we need a few more to go.
Okay.
So maybe we said deadline the end of next week, and that's
I'll go middle ones.
the 19th, almost a month before. Stephanie, you haven't touch base with the plaque printers, what time limit they need to print?
Through you, Madam Chair, I did about a month ago, and they said that they like to have at least 3 weeks notice if possible. So I think that's a good target.
So we shoot for the 17th, so the bios everybody's looking after, it'd be
Yeah,
appreciated.
yeah, 17.
I'll also call them and just give them a heads up that they're coming, just so that they are aware too, in case they have to order anything for the actual items.
We can go to them, so they're not getting inundated with all of them.
One thing, guys, that you bring forward is about the plaques. In past, we put on the great big backboards, which city staff looked after. I think the space in the arena is getting a little limited.
Yeah,
So whether we want to go just without putting on the big backboards and go just on the wall.
yeah.
How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, I think it's a nice idea.
Then we can put them tighter, smaller space. Stephanie, you're aware that we need a plaque for the wall as well as a keeper, one for each one of the inductees, except the white graph and the
I know that there is two, I know that there's the plaque piece as well that city staff supports. So when you have all your bios done, if you just want to send me a list of everything that you need from both the monument or the plaque company, and then as well as anything from city staff, because I know you said Santos always also does some stuff. Just let me know everything in one email, and I can make sure that that's all taken care of on our end.
okay. If and when we get there, I can go across the street to Santino at print 3 and get at Impact Promotion to get the keepers, and there's only a couple little keeper ones as well as the trombone and the mailer ward need the plaques.
Okay.
Plaques, but Stephanie, can you make arrangements to get the mailer and the Ciancio plaques brought up to print Impact Promotions, as well as the three big trophies?
Sorry, you cut out there for a second for me. I think my internet's dropping. Could you just repeat that?
Can you make arrangements for city staff to bring the three big keeper trophies as well as the Ciancio and the mailer awards plaques brought up to print Impact Promotions?
And Baylor to Impact. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll do that.
2 plaques and 3 trophies that we brought so we can put the names on them and get that going.
Okay, yeah, I will. I'll communicate that to our staff.
Okay, and just let everybody know we've made contact with Coach Goat. They're all on board. Chris, you still have contacts with Throw News?
Yep.
See whether they're interested or even the Standard want to come that night.
Sure.
Do we want to go with the Standard and hopefully get a plug in the Standard, which we've never had?
So I had all those booked and I had to cancel them all.
Yeah.
I can get them again.
It's just that, like, now we got the inductees, we can send out bios and if they want it.
I'll work with Megan on that.
Sounds good. And then a couple of years ago, before COVID, the Throw News reached out, did interviews with the main inductees at least.
I
Tim,
will ask.
Yep.
Chris, I'm just sending you the gentleman who did the write-up for the Welland one. I
Sure.
saved all the information. I just sent it to you.
Okay, thank you.
So do all Tribune, Marcia?
Pardon?
All Tribune, right?
Yeah.
Do all Tribune.
Welland Tribune, is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
St. Catherine Standard did an article on their runway on the weekend, and I kept the information from the gentleman who did it all, Bernard Franke. So I just sent it to Chris.
Thanks.
Tim,
Sorry.
Tim, did you find out from Lou Savona what advertisement he's putting in the booklet yet or no?
Whole inside back cover, Mella.
You know, what's he putting? Is he putting the hockey team or just the grocery store?
Hockey team and the grocery store, same as it was last year.
Same as last year? Okay. And I just have a question, the White Award, who votes on that?
We're interviewing on Thursday and Friday. The
So
White
you
Foundation.
interview them with the family, or does the family interview them and then we have a look at them?
White Family Foundation, which Al, myself, and Cindy Dixon are part of that committee. Nothing to do with the
Okay.
runway.
it's separate, that's separate from the runway.
Okay, I didn't know, so I'm just asking.
So it's a separate, we're interviewing off each one of the kids on Thursday and Friday. And we'll come back with the 2 winners over the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Whoever's doing the interviews with the newspapers, can we be explicit in the fact it's nothing to do with the runway? So in case anybody says there's conflict or whatever this year.
I'm
That's-
not gonna even talk about those.
Well, most people have, like, had the stigma that the White Foundation is part of the runway, which is not, even though the award.
They just piggyback on us.
It's the same as the E-Grop and the White family.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, the White senior, junior athletes, the TA.
Yeah, that's fine. So I won, yeah, it doesn't help that 2 of them are also called the White Award, so.
Well, one's ITE and one's YTE. but,
Sure.
Yeah, but it is, yeah. Just as long as everybody's aware of that when we do the interviews, there's no connection, even though some of us sit on the both committees.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Good.
All right. Where'd the chair go? Madam
Does
Chair,
anybody have anything else for roundtable or subcommittees?
We'll have a meeting probably a couple weeks prior, make sure we got a loose ends covered.
22nd.
Does that work for everybody? 22nd? 2 weeks today?
We can adjust that.
That's
It
Victoria.
should. So I'll drop off
Uh,
deposits and I will give my advertisements and whatever I have ticked in the book to print 3. And then whatever you guys have for the inside from the mayor's office, you'll contact him and work that out.
Play too, Nella.
What's that?
I got a verbiage from the mayor's office. I'll send that over to print 3, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay, good. What else shall I not worry about?
Okay, Marcia, I believe the chair says a little bit of plug also. Do you want to handle that or do you want to? Marcia,
Yes,
can you handle that or what? Or do you want somebody else to do it or?
what do you want me to do? Sorry, I apologize.
Greetings from the committee to the inductees for the program.
Sure, I'll write it and I'll send it over to you and you can, John Henry with me,
Okay, yeah, perfect.
do it together, teamwork?
Then I'll send you last year's. You can just see what you want to do and it or
God, yeah, good idea.
And Marcia, the TAA is taking the back of the booklet.
Yes, we are.
Okay,
and we're still what, 250 for the back? 200 for the inside? And 50 per program ad, right?
yeah.
Okay,
Do you have an inside cover taken already?
The inside cover is Savona's at the back and the front is the message from the mayor and Thorough Credit, Community Credit Union, and then a message from the chairman.
now,
And then
go
whatever
along.
other advertisements they want to put in there.
Now, if we want to sell the inside cover too, if we make a few bucks off of that, we can move them back. We got lots of pages left over.
Oh yeah, I got lots of slots that have to be filled, so.
How much is the inside cover?
Back cover's 200, so probably comparable.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Either if you want to split the back cover, I'm sure Louis would be okay to go halfies on the back cover.
I just need to know if you want to have in the back there opposite Lou,
Are you thinking of Chris?
2 spots here that say Thorold BIA, we are open, and Thorold Soccer Club, official home of Thorold Soccer Club. Are these 2 going in here and who's paying for them?
If you've got the inside cover open, I can do the inside cover like for Thorough Baseball. Like if the back cover is 200, what's the inside cover? Like 150?
The back cover's 250 and inside was 2.
So I'll do 200. I'll do a full page. I'll take the whole inside cover for Thorough Baseball.
Like where the mayor's messages?
I
It's on the opposite page?
yeah. So the mayor's message is just gonna end up on a page now.
well,
Well, why don't you push that to the back cover and I'll talk to Savonas about just doing a regular. He only does it because we need an advertiser.
yeah, okay.
That's fine, because
I'll tell him just,
from the mayor and message from the chair can go on the same page.
Yeah.
yeah, they normally do, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
And
size of
then
the
the
page?
CAA can take the Thorold Baseball can take the inside cover from the cover.
Sure.
That'd be nice. Baseball one, hockey on the other.
Okay, perfect.
So now you're all sold out now, or are you still working on more?
We're sold out. You told me I wasn't allowed to get any other donations. I don't have room. We don't have room. It's full.
So how many do we have now?
We have,
Just so I can tell per 3, they might have to put 2 on a page or whatever, depending on how many we've got. Or whether they want to use a
we
whole
have
page.
over 20.
Pardon me?
We have over 20 of the small ones, and then 1, 2, 3 of the big ones,
What's
not
the-
including the front page.
What's the big ones? Beyond the
Thorold
full.
Baseball,
Oh, okay, you mean that,
That's the full cover ones.
okay, so
Lou
each,
Savona, and the TAA. Those
okay,
are the 3 big ones, so we have, everything's full.
okay, so I'll talk to Simone's about going, just paid sponsorship, I'm sure he'd be fine with that.
Well, he can have the back page on the right-hand side.
Usually it's an inductee, but whatever we need for,
No, the inductee's not there.
what was last year?
Inductees on the page prior to that.
Okay, we're working on, so we're well covered either way, good work.
Okay,
Okay,
Anyone else?
Want to go to 29th to the next meeting? Trials be done by then?
Is that Memorial Day weekend?
No, it's the
Yeah.
22nd.
No, that's the weekend after.
Actually is Memorial Day weekend, not Victoria Day.
Victoria Day is on the 22nd, the States is on the.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I apologize.
The American candle calendar there.
So May
I have-
29th.
4:30 again?
Yep.
Yes, trials are done at the end of next week.
Perfect.
Okay, I apologize everyone for the loudness today.
So German at
Okay.
5:25?
5:25 adjournment. Thank you, everyone. I do apologize.
No problem. I'll
Thanks
be
for-
talking.